Hey everybody, Ryan here with Cabinets and Cocktails for the month of November. This month, Bob and I are going to be playing Dig Dug and making a great drink that's perfectly on theme. So let's go ahead and dig in. We've loaded up with 4 credits, and so we'll do 2 players. I love that sound. It's such a great little jingle. It's really fun.
Still one of my favorites from the original. Just that arcade oomph.
I think it's cool that this is one of the first ones that I remember that has like. No, they're not gonna come after me. Oh, I wasted it. That Dig Dug like makes a sound when he's walking.
Yeah, the only game comparable to that I can recall would be like Frogger.
Oh. So I'm already not doing too well at this. This is one of those games that what I remember. All right, yep, well there we go. Don't touch the bad guys.
It's overrated.
Don't touch the little pukas. So Dig Dug, so this is 1982, so this is definitely one of those classics. And what I did not realize until I started like looking stuff up for today's episode and all that is how much Dig Dug stuff out there is. It's got 2 sequels, a 3D remake. It was on the Nintendo DS, and there was even a very short-lived like MMORPG about Dig Dug. Oh, look at that.
And of course,
Nice.
it's going away.
No, but I mean that's the smart way. So on one of the other episodes with Tapper, you know, that game, a really good strategy about it is get as far as you can level-wise. But Dig Dug, I remember one of the...
just walk right into the dragon.
Yeah, one of the things that I think is fun about Dig Dug is that it's not about just trying to get as far as fast as you can, that you really kind of want to have the strategy, you know, try to crush them.
Right. But it also has aspects of like Pac-Man, Burger Time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of everything all in one. And being an original game, like...
Yeah, I remember... For me, this wasn't one of the most popular, but I know that it was one that there would be lines for.
It was the milk in the grocery store. It was in the back. Always something around it. And it was the cabinet people were drawn to.
And I think you nailed it just a while ago. I think as long as you can get 2 stones to drop, you get the bonus.
Right.
Our friend Brad loves this game, and he's the one that actually taught me, like, if you're able to just tap the guys, you don't actually have, like, they can't hurt you.
Right. Just enough to get away from them.
Ah! All right, Fireguard definitely got me there. I'm gonna pull this back up so we don't do that again. So I think I switched our teams, and so I ended up with a little bit more points because you did better that first round.
That's all right. It's for the fans.
I don't know that I have ever actually made it to the high score board of this game.
Many moons ago, I probably did, but as I've gotten older, the game's gotten more difficult, obviously.
All right, come after me. So I'm trying to get them to come. I'm hoping that they're going to do. Oh no, that did not work out in my favor. I just got a free man's.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever managed to pull that off before either.
Looks like the no-hitter. You said that before, so therefore you manifested it to happen.
Somebody on one of the videos last month asked if we prep, like if we come in and we practice the game we're going to film ahead of time. So
obviously,
with
our scores. I mean, like days, weeks.
Right? Yeah. With my 23,000, which is probably the highest score I've ever had, and still is nowhere near the leaderboard. That was a mistake.
Yeah, like my level 1. You know how hard it is to get through halfway through level 1?
Oh. I'm apparently still up. So something I don't do often enough is with Dig Dug, if you kill them deeper down, they're worth more points. I just lost that guy up there.
That's right. But like you said earlier when we were talking, it's one of the few games, if you let the demo play out, it shows you the instructions.
Yeah, that's a really neat thing. And it's one of the first games I remember doing that, you know, because, yeah, Pac-Man doesn't need instructions.
Self-explanatory, right.
Follow the path. I'm going to die. There we go. Dead. Done and done. All right, 28 for that one. I think that we can do a little bit better. We got a couple more coins, and I think we can do that. Why don't you hop in?
I'll start it.
Player 1 this time.
Because I did so well last time.
Yeah, you know, Pac-Man, you follow you follow what it is that's going on. The game is pretty self-explanatory. But this one, you know, there is some techniques, some tricks, dropping the boulders, getting them to chase you. And, you know, the game will play itself, and it's kind of that, like, Las Vegas casino thing where it's flashy and it's bright and it makes you come over. But yeah, as long as you can stand there and watch it for 15 seconds.
Wow, that was quick.
And it teaches you how to play. You might actually want to watch that.
I'll say apparently not,
sometime.
because I've been watching this game for about a year now, and so fire is bad, just like Frankenstein said.
Fire bad.
Yes.
Actually, Frankenstein was the doctor, and Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, I know.
I hate that. I hate the word actually.
Well, actually, I hate it too.
Because it's always...
Being pacifically honest.
It's never somebody trying to be helpful. I almost just said it. Did you hear that? It's always an actually.
Actually, I wasn't going to say that, but... Yeah.
I've invited this.
I mean, we can do dad jokes all day. I've got plenty of time.
I don't know if this is going to work out for me or not. Nope. I've made a terrible mistake.
But I agree with it.
He was too close. I flew too close to the sun.
All right, Icarus.
Ooh. That is I don't think people realize, like, we record these at 9:30 in the morning. And so I get to start some of my Saturdays off with just straight alcohol. It's not bad, but the rest of my day is sometimes shot.
It's always like the last one realizes he's just, I gotta go.
I think that's cool. I like you might not be able to get the last person. So do you try to clear all of them, or do you try to get as many as you can in the lowest level that you can? Ooh. All right.
Man, these 3 weeks of training have really not held up to what I thought they would have done. You know,
Okay, so now I'm going to try to go. Come on up here. Yeah, so Dig Dug is way more popular than I thought it was. There are a bunch of sequels, like I was saying, but also apparently he became kind of a de facto mascot. There's a number of games out there where at a certain point Dig Dug got his name changed by Namco and became like the president of a school district. Aww. I had that little tiny piece of dirt.
I think you got robbed, yeah.
And the pukas are cool. I like the floaty eyes that come after you, which, is very reminiscent of Pac-Man. It kind of feels like a more aggressive Pac-Man. Like, you're hunting them down. You're building
Right. There's no...
the Pac-Man maze.
You build your own screen, for lack of a better... Oh, boy.
Get him. Oh! He came after you. It was
months of training.
It was vengeance.
Down the drain.
All right.
All those early mornings and late nights on Dig Dug.
Oh,
That was
right. Yeah, I feel like Daenerys. I couldn't be burned. And then when you get to level 8, it sucks.
They have a level 8 on this game?
And it was just my
Rumor.
dig.
Yeah. Oh, I dug it though.
You dug it?
Yeah.
Boo.
But yours is okay.
No. Mine was also not okay. Oh yeah, he's running. What is coming out of the back of the puka? Is it a tail?
I think so. I'll say yeah. I mean, because even the graphics don't really represent what those graphics are.
Oh no.
And I always forget you can inflate them to get by them.
Yeah, I'm usually not good at that. All right. We'll give this one more shot. See if we can do better than the 2800. I think that'll be pretty good. All right.
Well, someone's got 100,000, so
yeah,
our scores can definitely be beaten.
No more messing around. Let's get this.
What is early?
1,000,000 points
Combined? This was also one of the first games I remember seeing everywhere. An arcade, a pizza parlor, movie theater.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a prominent pizza joint. The building was in the shape of a hut that definitely had Dig Dug.
See, I always forget that. Inflate them just to get away rather than...
Did not work out very well for me.
It worked out pretty well. I'm not familiar with that pizza place you referred to.
Oh, I ran right into him. I saw him coming after me. I was trying to get that 3 triple kill. Did not work out. Ooh. Is an on-theme drink. It's a little muddy. It slides right down. I was working really hard for that reference.
I was not going to acknowledge that. I recognize it.
Yeah. I know that it happened. I'm just not happy. Oh, man. He gotcha.
I got greedy.
He gotcha. You've got something on the menu named after Dig Dug?
Right now we do. It's just the hodgepodge makeshift nachos, so it's either tater tots or french fries, your choice.
Right.
Topped with black beans or house-made chili. Either or. Nacho cheese, pico, jalapenos, and creme fraiche.
Oh, man.
Dig Dug spuds, because spuds are underground. And
the creme fraiche is such an amazing, it's a nice little addition to what it is that's going on. That is something that he's running away already.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like,
that is one of my favorite things to order. Like, if we end up here later at night, it is a great sort of end of the night
fill
thing.
up.
Yeah.
And
That's a really fun
get it vegetarian with the beans or the chili if you're feeling.
Yeah, I love the fact that there's the Meatless Monday gets a really good push.
And we have a great following for that. Like, people strictly come in for that aspect of the menu. and just being available for most people, even if they're not vegetarian or vegan, having that option for people that just want to eat healthier or.
Well, and the fact that that it's tasty.
Right, it's not like 20 years ago where it's, hey, here's tofu flavored with sauce.
Right. Oh, got me. You got me. For a second, I was like, man, we're really plugging the restaurant hard. I was like, oh, wait, but it's this restaurant.
Again.
Yeah, let's plug it. Get people in. Not only can you come in, win a bunch of stuff by playing the game, but you can have a pretty damn good meal, too.
Oh, nice recovery. Oh, wow. That was nice. Not as good as your triple kill with a stone?
Yeah, the thing that is rough about it is it wasn't worth that many points. So even just down here, they were worth 800. Up there, they were worth 3.
Right.
Oh! I think I got the 1,000 points out of it.
You got that one, yeah.
Am I out? Am I done? Oh, no, you're up. Sorry.
You know, I'm going to avoid that guy in the bottom because, only once.
It is a working restaurant. Moving around. Really? So, Dig Dug, this is going to be our challenge for the month of November. Are there any other really fun nights that are coming up in November that people should know about?
Every Monday night, we offer trivia, bar live trivia. We're going to start doing Wipeout Wednesdays, which is a select game or a few will be featured. And on Wednesday night, if you have the high score at the end of the night, you're going to win a prize. So,
oh, very nice.
Probably pick like a pinball, cabinet, and something else. Maybe another cabinet or a sit down.
Or just standing there like that.
I've never seen that happen. And then with the holidays coming up, we're getting pretty booked for holiday parties, corporate parties, stuff like that. So, 'tis the season.
I tried to run away too.
That's the same one as before.
25. I think that was my last guy. Yep. 25,290. All right, yeah. So there you have it. 25,290 is the score to beat for November here on Dig Dug. Now let's hop upstairs and we'll learn how to make a really kind of on point, on theme drink.
I like it.
All right, sounds good.
Today's drink, we're going to be doing the cat call, which is our variation of a mudslide. Start with a glass. And we're going to take 3/4 ounce vanilla flavored vodka, 3/4 ounce Irish cream liqueur, and usually Kahlua, but we're going to use today locally sourced rum-based coffee liqueur from our friends at the Cure Coffee House. Add a little bit of the childhood favorite Yoo-hoo. Add some ice. Good shake. Strain it out over some ice. And we're going to top it off with some of our house-made cherry-infused whipped cream. There you go. That's our drink for the day.
Hey, everybody, I hope you really dug that episode. And if you did, come on in and try to beat our score. I'm sure that you can pull it off. 25,290. If you're able to beat our score, remember to tag Pixels and tag Roll for Initiative. And if you're the highest at the end of the month, you'll win a bag full of prizes, some Roll for Initiative stuff, and a bunch of tokens. And while you're at it, don't forget to order a cat call. As long as you're of drinking age, they're pretty great. So until next time, I'm Ryan, and this is Cabinets and Cocktails.
Most fall, wintry drinks have a little cream-based or a cream topping. A nice way to froth that up for you is take metal shaker tins, chill them, heavy cream, and just give them a hard shake. But if you're doing mass quantity, I do recommend a nitrogen-based soda siphon. It will save you time and tennis elbow. And that's your holiday tip. Have a great holiday, everybody.